What is up, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Simon Unger. This is episode 43, and we're looking at our latest standings here in the American League Central. We're only 5.5 games out of first place here, and we're trying our best to get up in this division here. The American League Central is usually a pretty division that's pretty dominant by one team, and of course the last couple of years have been the Tigers, but this season looks like the Royals, the Tigers, the White Sox, and Indians have all had first place at one time. Of course we haven't, so we're trying our best to get that division lead here and hopefully stick to it. But there you see we're going to look at who's hot, and right now in the last 10 games Simon Unger's been red hot right now. 5 home runs and I believe 11 RBIs. As you take a look at his attributes there for the season here, and we'll get ready here for like I said, a rare 2-game interleague series against the Padres, who are coming in town. But before we get to that, we'll look at some averages here from comparing American League versus National League. There you see Votto is right now, I believe he is leading in the average there department for both leagues. There you see 24 home runs for Unger, and Alvarez for the Pirates has 20. Jashira 65, and Unger's only one behind him, as Joey Votto leads it in a commanding fashion with 78 RBIs for the Reds there. So he's in some pretty good company there when it comes to home runs and RBIs. So we'll go ahead and we'll see. We got Ian Kennedy on the mound for the Padres there. He's got a 4-5 record for the season, and we'll hopefully be able to do something against him here, and like I said, in this quick 2-game series against the Padres, who have been playing some pretty decent baseball here. A lot better than I would definitely have to say than what the Twins have been playing as a team. So as you see, a pretty easy, quiet crowd here at Target Field. Ouch! I never see that before in a video game that bad. Crowds being that bad, but anyway, you see a drop third strike here. That will be a strikeout there for Unger, and he gets his first strikeout of the day right there, as he only gets 2 points for that at bat here. As the the Padres lead it 1-0. So top of the third here with nobody on board, and you will see a defensive play here by Unger. A nice play right there, as he cannot get that one in there on time on that bounce. As the Padres first baseman there, Alonso, is there at first safely. So bottom of the fourth here, down by a run still, and Unger chip shops this one to the shortstop as he outruns this double play there and avoids getting caught up on that. So he gets a base. Actually, that will not be a base hit. That will be they charge it as a fielder's choice there, and that will not give him a base hit for the day. So we'll see here on the defense, top of the 6th here. We are down by 9 here with 1 out, runner at first here, and this is going to be try to be a double play ball, but Unger just cannot turn the ball around to second, so he has to get the runner at first to get the out there. So there you see 2 outs now in this ball game, and you see Unger just kicking himself, saying, "Man, I should have turned it over at second." So we'll go ahead and we'll see here his next at bat here as we get ready here at the top or the bottom of the 6th here. Bases are empty, are loaded, and this one's going up. This one's going deep, and will this one go out of the ballpark? And it doesn't. Nope, it does not. It stays in there, and the runner has to revert back to first. But he does. The runner from third does score a RBI for Unger, so Unger does get an RBI for that sacrifice there, but cannot bring in the runs that, of course, he's noted for. In a couple episodes ago where he hit a grand slam. Could not do that this time, but does get that run right there safely at home. So we're now only down by 8 now here in the bottom of the 9th here, and Unger hits this one, and that one goes right into the glove of the left fielder for an out right there, getting the second out of the ball game here, as he gets 11 points for that at bat here. And we'll see a replay of this as Unger gets a good hit off that one, gets all of it on the bat but the left fielder out there gets on his horse and is able to get there on time to get the out. So final score 9-1. Padres lead it here in this ball game as Ian Kisner gets his 5th win of the year, and they get the first game of this series. So we'll go ahead and go to game 2, the final game of the series. 36-36 for the Padres, playing some 500 baseball. Seems like everybody and anybody in the league right now is playing some really good baseball, with the exception of the Twins. But we'll go ahead and get to the bottom of the first here. Nobody on board and 2 outs. And there you see, strikeout right there for Unger. And he strikes out again. His first at-bat in the ball game there, as there's no score at the end of the first. The bottom of the fourth here, nobody on board and 1 out. 0-2 pitch here, and this one gets popped up there right to the first baseman, Alvarez. And there you see, he gets that one and catches that one for an out. So Josh Johnson doing his job here, as you see the replay, making sure Unger does not get on board. He's gotten the scouting report on Unger and knows what he is capable of. So bottom of the 6th here, runner at first with 1 out, and Unger trying to get his best, trying to get something on the board here as he strikes out once again there. You see Josh Johnson throws that one up high and hoping that Unger will go after it. He does. He bites on that one and does not come back with anything as he strikes out there. So now bottom of the 8th here, runner at second once again, 2 outs, and this one gets hit, and this one gets caught by Josh Johnson this time. And nice play by Johnson. Unger frustrated that he cannot get a hit off of Johnson. At the end of the 8th, nobody has scored here, and we'll see here. We get to the top of the 9th here. So bases are empty, 1 out, and then you see a chip shot right there to the shortstop right there, and Unger makes a play and gets the out there at first. So Unger definitely doing his job there on the defensive side of the ball, but offensively just cannot get a decent hit off of Johnson there. He did run 1 out, but that was a fielder's choice. So bottom of the 11th here, the Padres are leading by 1 here, and there you see that sinker gets on him as he just lets that one go by and just looks at it, and that will be a strikeout there for Unger. As you see Houston Street on the mound there. Yeah, Houston Street. Yeah, you definitely cannot be looking at a ball when he's on the mound and trying to close the game out. As you see Unger looks at that one and lets that one go by. Final score 1-0. Twins lose this one, and Houston Street gets his 17th save of the year. And there you see Ron Gonhar yelling at the young player right there, saying, "Hey, that's Houston Street. He is a dominant pitcher. He will close you out quickly." So there you see, as we lose those 2 games, we have a 2-game losing streak here, and we have to get ready to go on the road here. Actually, we got a pretty good road trip here. We got 4 games in Kansas City, 3 in not Detroit, but in Toronto, and then 4 in Tampa Bay. So we'll have to see what we can do here against. We definitely have to do a good rally. We got to get these games here, especially against the Royals here. Divisional games are really important. Pretty much this whole road trip is very important, because if we can get this road trip and win every single game here, we have a great shot at getting in the division here before the All-Star break. So we'll have to see what we can do here, as we got Jason Vargas on the mound on the mound for the Royals here, as he has a 4-6 record with a 4.13 ERA for him for this season. So we'll have to see what we can do in the next episode. So definitely come on back, you guys, for another episode of MLB 14 Road to Show with Simon Unger. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here on ESGNet. As always, keep yourself healthy, and I will see you guys next time.